Hello, guys, and welcome to another Trade of the Week idea video. And today I have six very important lessons for you to learn. This is what I learned from talking to market makers, specifically crypto market makers. And this is kind of the knowledge that I just want to pass on to you guys because I think a lot of people don't know this. So here's the thing that I think you should know. Number one is when I talk to these market makers lose money. That's what you have to know. That's the first thing is market makers lose money. And even market makers have trading systems. So who is a market maker? A market maker is a guy who when you place a trade, he has to take the opposite side of the trade if there is not enough liquidity in the market. And they don't care if price goes up or down. They just want to make money on the spread, right? So therefore, you should have a trading system. Okay, and you can copy mine if you want, because even the market makers, the people who will control the movement of this price, they have a trading system and they don't make money all the time. They also lose money. And these are the people who can move the markets. These are the people who can move the markets, and even they lose money all the time. Of course, of course, most of the time they are still profitable and they still make money. But the point is that they lose money as well. So what you need to do is to ensure that you break your trading account into 10 small sizes, because these guys are doing the same thing. They might have $1 million and they're only going to risk about 1% of that $1 million on every time they make a trade. Sorry, in this case, I'm not talking about market makers. I'm talking about guys with really big trading accounts. So no matter how big their trading account, it's always a very small percentage of their actual trading account. So for an example, here if you have $2,000, just break down $2,000 into 20 trades, which means that you risk $100 per trade and make sure that you have a 1 to 2 RR. Now, this six items here is exactly the same information that I get when I buy thousands of dollars worth of trading courses. Doesn't matter if it's stock trading courses, doesn't matter if it's forex trading courses. As long as it's a trading course, they are going to tell you the exact same thing. And then they are going to teach you their trading strategy on top of it. So I'm going to show you my trading strategy, which is super, super, super simple. And you're going to see for yourself, if this works. And I'm going to show you what's more important is that I show you what happens when the strategy doesn't work, right? Because I think that's more important than when the strategy actually does work. So in this case, right, I'm just going to show you my strategy, which is very simple. I look for when price is very cheap. So what that means is I look for price is cheap when one thing happens, when it's very far below this moving average line. This is the 288 moving average line on the 1 hour chart. So that means this is basically a 10-day moving average line, right? 288 hours divided by 24 hours is about 10 days. So here you can see when price is below here, this is the lowest that it's been, right, over this when it's moved under the 10-day period. So this is basically the lowest. And here I can tell you it's the lowest because this is hindsight. But of course, at the time, you would have no idea if this, or this was the lowest. You can see here three trades that if you had taken all three of these trades, right? So we take trades when price is above this moving average line, below this RSI. So three trades here in which would have lost money. So in this case, we lose 100 minus 100 minus 100. So here we've lost $300 now, right? Here we have lost $300. And now on this trade here, of course, we put another $100. And this trade actually, takes us all the way here. So if this is $100, $100, $100, this here is about a $500 win, right? So this is about $500 that you profit. So overall, if you have a system, you still be up plus 200. You will still be up plus 200, even though you've lost 3 times in a row, right? So it's very important to explain to you that this whole basis is exactly the same thing that you would be taught if you had just paid anybody thousands of dollars for trading courses, because I have spent thousands of dollars on trading courses. And eventually what you learn is really just these 6 principles. Okay, that number one, market makers lose money because they have no idea where the price is going to go. They have no idea, which is why they have to trade a system, which is why you have to trade a system, which is why you have to break your trading account into small sizes, following that system and making sure that you have a risk to reward of more than 1 to 1. And this will keep you very consistent in the market. So I'm going to show you back testing right now. So let's say here again, right? I lose another $100, lose another $100 here. Boom. I've probably made about 400 here. Here I lose 100. Here I lose 100, right? Here I make money. Okay, I make money here on this up move. So this is what I mean by trading is really not as simple as what people think. But what we're really looking out for when I trade my strategy is moves like this. You see, moves like this, moves that crosses over the 10-day moving average line or the 288 moving average period on the 1 hour chart. This is what I'm looking for. I am willing to take all of these small losses. I will take all of these small losses just to get this one big win, right? Do you know that it's coming? No, you don't really know that it's coming. You can see here, this is a loss. Here is another big win. Okay. Here is a massive win. And this is really what you're holding out for, these massive wins here. And when you get a streak like this, you can see you're holding this from November 5th all the way to November 26th, right? This is a massive win. This is a massive win from October 13 all the way to October 30. So this is 2 months in a row where you get a massive win. And okay, come December, now we're starting to take losses, right? Losses, assuming we're only buying. Now we're starting to take losses. Here we have another one massive win. So as it stands right now, you can see price is right now below the 288 moving average. So that means price is kind of cheap. And the lower this goes, the lower it goes, the cheaper it gets, right? So what you can do is you can keep waiting for price to come down here before you buy again. And hopefully, because like I said, we absolutely don't know. Hopefully prices goes above this moving average line and gives us another big win. So that is a very, very concise summary on how you can become a very consistent trader. And this is truly everything that I have learned condensed into this very short, I think about maybe less than 10-minute video. So if you don't believe me, listen to this video, take the notes of this video that is very simple, this very simple trading strategy, and that if you ever buy a trading course, you will truly realize that this is exactly the same thing as what they teach. So guys, I hope you learned something new today. Solana is something that definitely we are going to keep an eye out for in the next few weeks for a long trade. So guys, I hope you learned something new today, and I'll see you in the next video.